You want to grow your Instagram, you want to grow your TikTok, you want to grow your YouTube, you want to be a content creator in 2025, you need to listen to this, because today we're going to focus on how to get your first brand deal in 2025. So if you continued watching this video and you want to learn more about that, please like this video, subscribe to your girl's channel because I'm back with weekly uploads, and baddie support baddies around here. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Girlies, my name is Cici. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am a girl just here to represent all the gym girls who are new to the industry, and honestly all women who are just looking to improve themselves and aim to be that 1% better every day. On my socials, you'll notice that I thrive in making content, warms the heart and gives a voice to women working on relationship with themselves, most importantly, and to show others how important it is to align and balance your mind, your body, and your soul. Almost a year into this self-improvement journey. It's coming up in February. I have been very transparent about my transformation on becoming a healthier individual inside and out. Love to inspire others and cheer them on. And so that is really what I'm focusing. That is my niche. And it's very broad. Niches can come a dime a dozen, and that's gonna be your number one tip. You want to be a content creator, what is your niche? And you really need to stay solid on it. Don't change it around too much. Girl, you need to start thinking, you need to start brainstorming. It might come to you in your sleep. It might come to you when you're driving to an event. It might come just out of nowhere. But you need to put time and effort and think about what is your niche, what are you trying to do, and what does that look like? And put a name to it. What is it called? Honey. Find your niche, stay solid with it, bam. That's like the biggest number one thing that I would say helped me not only grow my page to almost 10K on Instagram. Back with weekly uploads, I changed my days, you guys. It used to be upload every Friday. Now I'm going to be uploading every Sunday. I thought about doing a rebrand and really wiping the slate clean, but I told you guys that part of my niche is very being transparent. And so I really wanted to leave my older content that's maybe not so popular to really show you guys where I came from and how long it took me, and really just to watch my growth, not just as a content creator, but as an individual, as a woman who's just trying to better herself every day, and kind of share and spill the tea and tips and tricks on what's been working for me. It's kind of like spreading that light and positivity to you girls. Another thing I wanted to talk about is don't value your worth and how you feel about yourself based on numbers, because things take time. Not everybody gets that viral video that puts them over the top. Not everybody grows overnight. Most of the time, your favorite influencer has definitely been working at it for years. They might not say that, it might not look like it, but how long have you really been following them on their journey? After you pick your niche, what I would suggest doing that I started doing is you need to kind of plan out your content. And it might sound like it's a lot of work, but when you plan out your content, it is so much less work. You won't feel overwhelmed, overstimulated. What do I post? When do I post? As long as you structure out and plan your weekly content, you are already ahead of the game. When I first started my content creation journey in August of 2024, I had really no idea what I was stepping into. I really just knew that I wanted to put content out there. I wanted to help other girls like myself at the time find content that's relatable. I wanted them to know that they weren't alone, and in essential, I wanted to build a community. And I have other tools that have helped me do that, and maybe I'll make another video on that, because today we're going to focus on how to get your first brand deal in 2025. So if you continued watching this video and you want to learn more about that, please like this video, subscribe to your girl's channel because I'm back with weekly uploads, and So we were talking a little bit about growing your page, creating a page if you haven't already, because honestly, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for something amazing to happen? Are you waiting for something to fall out of the sky? Like, You have the power. You hold the key to all the magic and you don't even know it. So stop thinking about doing it, planning, waiting for something to happen. Like you have to have all your ducks in a row to start. Start now, because honestly, if you have high value information and you have a sense of your niche and you know what you want to put out there, your identity in the social media world, either you have a page, you want to start one, maybe I'll make a video on that separately, but we're going to talk about how to get your first brand deal in 2025. So you have a page and you have certain brands that maybe you like to buy from or you're interested in working with. One of the big things that I noticed that really helped me get my first brand deal is putting your email in your bio. And if you already have an email that is like super spammed already, try making a brand new email. That way it's strictly for business. It's strictly going to be content related and it won't be so overwhelming when you get the emails from brands start flooding in. Your email in your bio, something that is so easy, so simple, and you wouldn't even think of it. I had my page up for almost 4 months without any email in my bio. And it's like, how do you expect brands to reach out to you professionally without having an actual way to communicate and reach out to you? With that being said, with putting your email out in the open, that's why if you wanted to make sure that your personal was private and to make a new one, I highly suggest that if you're worried about privacy matters and stuff like that. But if you're here to be a content creator and a social media girly, your business is gonna be pretty much out there. I mean, most of the time, being transparent comes with being vulnerable, and vulnerable is a sign of strength, yes, but it also can backfire if you're not careful. So just fair warning on that. And the reason why I say that is because once I started to put my email in my bio, I was getting a lot of spam collaboration emails claiming to be big brand names like Define, Owner, Active. I even had DIOSAFIT, after I've already been working with them, still try to spam me claiming to be these high-end or simple, normal brands, everyday brands that you and me see and like and support and shop with, claim to be them, being a spam email to the point where they're sending fake contracts out that they want you to fill out, promising payment for posts, and it can just get really messy really quick. So if you're going to put the email in your bio for brands to reach out to you and potential brands to notice you, then you just need to be careful that there's really people that are out here spamming and scamming you. So I just wanted to put that out there because I even fell for it like 3 times. I thought legit I had contracts coming in and brands that wanted to work with me, and they were completely false and spam. So just watch out for that, girl. Another thing I wanted to talk about once you have your email in your bio, babes, is to be consistent with posting. Find your days you want to post. Make sure that you're staying on top of trends, and it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just pick your favorite ones, save them to a collection, be super organized in your social media. That way it's not messy, it's nice and clean. Everybody likes aesthetically pleasing, yes. Not everything has to be aesthetically pleasing, but if you are looking to work with brands, that's honestly what they're gonna look for. Clean lighting, clean editing. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You guys can literally record on your iPhones nowadays. I record 80% of my content on an iPhone. I just got a new camera just for YouTube, but that's because I make longer videos. And so making sure that you have your email in your bio, organizing your content, and another thing, like I said, is to just, another tip is just pick your favorite trends, stay in the loop, stay in the now, because that can really help push your content to more views. And most of the time, brands want to work with people that have not just views and follows, but mostly they're looking at a high engagement. So what's high engagement? It's past the views, it's past the follows, because a high engagement, you could have 300K followers, you could have 30K followers, you could have 3,000 followers, and if you're only getting a certain amount of likes and comments, then it kind of is a telltale tell. Like, it kind of speaks for itself. Brands are going to be looking at your engagement, so meaning you need to show love and support others in their endeavors, and they will return the favor. That way you're really creating a rapport with your followers. They have a sense of who you are, and it just has genuineness to it. You really don't want to just blend in, and you really want to stay true to yourself, and that's only going to happen, and you're only going to gain real engagement is if you are supporting others. And I know that sounds crazy, but what you put out, you get back in. So you have to really find the joy in being able to be happy for others and their brand deals and their successes and their endeavors. That way, when you are supporting your followers, genuinely leaving nice comments that are more than just emojis, you are going to start to notice that your audience of your channel, your pages, your social medias are really going to start to blossom. And this is something really key and fundamental, and is really important. Almost the most important thing, I think, is putting out what you want in return, like good karma. So get out of your head, start right now. I mean, Pookie, as long as your heart is in it, everything else will follow. Everybody can feel when the vibes are real and genuine. You really want to stay true to yourself, because other than having your email in your bio, organizing your content, and engagement, I feel like the fourth thing that I want to put you guys on with is part of finding your niche and finding what you're going to stand for is building your community. And yes, it's being active and being engagement and having your contact details out in front, but it's really about connecting with your audience, because ultimately it's like you're building a little community, it's building a little family, and that should be your goal if you want to be a content creator. Everybody has their own niche and their own goals and their own desires, but this is just personally what worked for me. I like to base my community around women, and that is just always what I've strived for a very long time. And that could look like a rebrand for you. It could be you having to start over, but looking past being genuinely and posting about stuff that you are passionate about and you are being your authentic self, I need you to get out of your head right freaking now, because it's not about how many followers you have. It's not about the likes, like I said. It really is about how many of those followers are liking and commenting and supporting you and your endeavors. So it's really not about the quantity anymore. It's really about the quality of your page, what you stand for, what's the message you're trying to get across, and how loyal are your followers, your family, your community. So that's honestly what I would focus on, getting that down before you try to secure a bag or a brand deal. Because if you're doing it for money, honey, it's just, don't do it for the wrong reasons. Do it because you genuinely want something good out of it for you and for your followers. You're probably like, why should I be listening to this loca? She barely has 10K, but you guys don't know how hard I worked for 10K. And I put my heart and soul into my Instagram. That's like my main platform. I tried to hop on TikTok. It wasn't ever really my thing. I wasn't super passionate about TikTok. It's more fun for me. But Instagram, I feel like, is where I can work hard and play hard. I put a lot into my content. I care about what message is trying to get across and how it looks and everything. And if you're content creating, you know, honey, that when you're working on a piece of content, even if it's a 15-second, 30-second video, you're putting your heart and soul into it if you really care about it. And people can notice that. It makes all the difference. So once you kind of align everything within, things will start coming to you naturally, organically. The universe will start rewarding you. And that is firmly what I believed. And honestly, I started my content journey in August. of 2024 and I was stuck at 3,000 followers. Like, I just couldn't get over the hump. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And it wasn't necessarily that I was doing anything wrong. It was just the way I went about it. And so I changed certain things that I mentioned in the video already, and it just, honey, I mean, I grew from 3,000 followers to 10K followers in September, October, November, in 4 to 5 months. I mean, that is really nice growth. The growth is there. The potential is there. It may not always be linear. It might plateau at times, but as long as you are putting your heart and your soul into your content, brands will notice, your followers will notice, and your engagement will go up. Well, a sign that you are on the right path to getting your first brand deal in 2025, if you haven't already, is you are going to start getting the spam emails. Yes, so just have a good eye when you're checking your emails on who's reaching out. There are ways to define whether it is legit or not. And also, you're going to start having little brands at first come and knock on your door, say hello. Can we please send you this? Would you like one of these? We'll send you this. Would you like to start brand ambassading? Brand ambassading is really what got my foot in the door with working for brands. See, when I first started my content journey, I did care about the follower count. I did care about how many likes I got, and that's kind of where it stopped. That's really what I was like worried about and what I cared about at the time. And it kind of just never worked, and I know why it didn't work, because it's just it's bigger than that, and it's more than that. You're having small brands that maybe you've never heard of or supported are going to start knocking on your door and saying, hi, we'd like to send you this, can you try this? And it's up to you. Choose wisely on brands that you're working with, because you want to know their morals, their backstory. What do they support? What do they project? Because ultimately that's a reflection of you. So you want to work for and with brands that are reflecting your niche on your page already, and you really want it to align with what you have going already. And nowadays, you can be working or partnered with brands of everything, every single thing, from the camera I'm using to the shelf that I have hanging back there. I mean, they have so many opportunities nowadays. Amazon storefronts. I mean, you can be a part of some amazing, really big things. So make sure that the brands that you do decide to reach out to or accept their collaboration, you want to make sure that their morals align with yours, because ultimately you're going to be reflecting that brand, yes, but that brand also reflects you in a sense. And I hope that makes sense. Brand ambassading is what opened the door for me, guys. So I started brand ambassading for Bucked Up, and you might have heard of Bucked Up, you might have not, but it was really, really exciting, you guys, because I didn't even know the first thing about brand ambassading, and I kind of just went out on a limb, put myself out there, and reached out to Bucked Up myself, and I was really surprised to get the actual reply back saying, yes, we'd like to work with you, and it was just super exciting. So there's all different ways and shapes and forms that you can work with a brand. It can be anywhere from you making commission to you making commission in points for their own shopping system, meaning that you get paid in brand money to spend with their brand. Or like I said, you could be making real commission where they actually pay you out, and so every sale that you generate will be going into your pocket. And so that's really exciting about opening the opportunities up to brand deals. Is stream of income is always a plus. You're not going to deny it, but should you strictly be saying this should be my only source, my number one source of income? Probably not if you're just starting out. If you're trying to work with certain brands that you love and shop with and support, then I just want to tell you, keep doing that. Keep posting brand you want to work with items. Keep tagging them, and tagging them. you are one of many, but if you are consistent and you want to go after that brand, there's nobody here to stop you, babe. Go after that freaking brand. Like, tag them, keep supporting them, even if you're not sponsored, even if you're not working with them yet, because that is essentially creating your background portfolio for when they do reach out to you, or when you plan to reach out to them and say, look, I've been supporting you guys, I love this brand, here's why. And that really works in your favor, because you cannot expect, just because you put your email in your bio and you're putting out nice content, that brands that you love and support are just gonna be dropping and flooding your emails. So I was following DIOSAFIT for a long time, and I never thought I would be privileged and put in the opportunity where I could buy from Diosa. And the reason why I say that is because not everybody's able to shop every month or so on. And that is really what I became passionate about on my YouTube at first, is not only helping my girls, but I became passionate about doing shopping, hauls, and reviewing clothes. And that's kind of really what I love to do. Speak positive affirmations into your mind. Like, speak like you have it already. Think about and make your content planning it around you obtaining it already, because your mindset is number one, because you need to know and believe that you will achieve it. You cannot just keep putting yourself down, telling yourself that I will be able to do this when I have this, or when my content looks like this. Honestly, start now. You guys know things that I wish I would have known even months ago when I didn't work with any brands at all. I kind of wanted to give you guys a backstory on where I'm at now. So I did a huge shopping haul, and literally it was like a 40-second video on my Instagram of DIOSAFIT, and I tagged them and was wearing their stuff all the time. And I really started to look within the brand and do my research and find the story behind how DIOSAFIT got started and founded, etc. And I was blown away by the similarities of the morals that I had on my page and they have with their brand. And it kind of just aligned perfectly, and I feel like I fit in. I don't feel like an outcast. I feel like I really belong exactly where I'm supposed to be. And it is such a heartwarming feeling. It just keeps me motivated to keep posting and doing what I'm doing, because you never know what the future is going to hold. You never know you never know what post is gonna make somebody smile or a certain brand notice you. And it's just like, babe, get started and keep doing it and keep going, because if you're passionate about it and you really want to go after it, you're gonna have it one way or another. It's just all about divine timing, and I can already feel that this video is going to bring so much energy and good fortune and good vibes to you, and you're going to claim it this year that you're getting your first brand deal, or you're going to get that brand deal of your dreams that you've been wishing, praying, and waiting for. So I'm so excited for you guys. So I'm working with DIOSAFIT. We just had a flash sale. It was amazing. They just dropped a new color line in their Radiant collection called Cielo. You'll see me post it on my Instagram. Please follow my Instagram. If you liked this video or you have more questions about anything, please comment down below. Like this video, subscribe, and come support your girl. Join the family, okay? Join the Gym Baddie family, because we have a lot of exciting things to come. And also, I wanted to mention that I am working with Legion. Legion is a supplement and vitamin brand. They have everything from energy drinks to protein powders to everyday multivitamins. They even have little protein snackies. I mean, the list goes on and on. So if you were looking for any supplements, anything particular about vitamins, or if you had any questions on what you should get or what I take and why I take it, leave that in the comments down below. I am working with Legion, so I have a code for you. It's CiciFit. I will be listing all my codes down below. That way you can go ahead and save you some money and save you guys some money, but also support your girl and her endeavors, because I love to support other baddies back. So please let me know what you guys thought about this video. We're not gatekeeping, honey. I want to see all my girls win. I want to see all my girls succeed, and I am so excited for you and your new beginnings. So I love you so much. I have to go do an upper body day at the gym. Mwah. And I kind of wanted to, before I leave, I wanted to kind of put you guys on about my next video that I have already been planning. It is 5 things I wish I knew sooner, and it's gonna be touching base on, so sneak peek into next Sunday's video. It's gonna be 5 things I wish I knew sooner to create peace and bliss into your life, because I have been preaching like no joke about how I want to be mind, body, and soul, and I really feel like I want to touch bases on the transformative journey that I've been doing on my inner work, and really just put you girls on and give you guys a new outlook and really enlighten you. So if you are interested in that video, leave a comment. I want to know who wants to see it, because I'm going to be filming it next week, dropping it Sunday. So mwah, I love you girls so much. I am so thankful. And if you do use my codes for anything, you need to hit me up on my social, DM me. I always answer and follow back. I need you to let me know if you use my codes, because I brought back my monthly giveaways. So we are going to be giving something magical away to one winner. I'm going to be announcing it publicly, and I'm going to be picking a winner every beginning of the month, and then the next month rolls in. So if you do use my codes, please let me know what you got, because I'm nosy and I would love to add you to my giveaway drawing. So I wanted to put that out there, and I love you babes so much. Mwah. Bye guys.